Give it to me raw, hot and cold. Hot and cold finds my soul. Give it to me raw, or cannot. Give it to me raw, or cannot. Baby, give me that slippy, frost grippy. I wanna feel your mastery. Walls are dripping, it's so trippy. Wanna be in your menagerie. The way you move so dastardly. Dastardly. Give it to me raw, hot and cold. Give it to me raw. Give it to me raw. Darling, let me see you pyroclast explode. Fire, frost, and arcane mastery. Hot frost by it fills your soul. In the wizard's phylactery.
Alright. Yeah. How we doing out there, everyone? How we doing? Alright, I hope everyone's doing well. Because today we have a gold rush going on. And I, by the grace of RNGesus, got a buy. So that means I just have to win one game to get a chest, boys. Who's my opponent? Dragonfly Tails. Shit. It's gonna be a quad wizard. Oh no, he is a seer. I'm doing double wizard priest because, you know, fuck it. I'll just try that. That sounds fun. But yeah, I hope everyone out there is having a good time. We're about to watch the only round one game, which is in fact Hitman Burt versus Max Geharin. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, here we go. So, on the left, we have Burt rocking a double wizard priest. I heard from people in Discord that that is the new meta. On the right, we have Max Geharin rocking seer, priest, wizard. You'd think this was a magical menagerie limited tournament, but folks, it is not. It is in fact just an anything goes gold rush gambit. Really, I'm gonna call it the gambit because that just sounds cool and it has alliteration with gold, obviously. Duh. I'm gonna try to do a jank side stream on the arena because I have the microphone from my freaking webcam and I can do a virtual webcam and just have that go to the arena with the shitty microphone, you know? We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so we got the seer channeling some business sanctuary after using the artificer to give a passive mini barrier to everyone on his team. We got a raw arcana, I think, right? That's what that was? No, prayer protection from the priest. Buffing up the shield on the wizard, now at 532. So, yeah, this is a game of barriers. Game of barriers. How will Burt respond? He too has a full barrier priest. He's got a second life times one at least. And then, what else? Call of the Carrot on this priest. Hardened shield. Dude, yeah, this team is nasty. Giant Slayer Wizzy Wiz. Second life Giant Slayer Wizzy Wiz. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Holy shitballs, chat. That is some wild shit. That is some wild shit. Alright. So yeah, as expected, this game is going barrierly. It's moving at a barrier base. Not surprising though. Not surprising in the least. Alright. Alright. So this is going to use my webcam mic. Am I still coming through over here on the chat? Yeah, it looks like it. And then, where's my virtual camera? Is it not letting me use that? It's pretty important. No. It's saying no to the camera on the arena. There we go. There we go. Ha ha. Okay, so I mean, I'm ostensibly also streaming on the arena through the magic of virtual webcam and having 2 microphones. So yeah, I got that set up now. Time to ignore it completely. We got people trying to bust down Bert's front barrier. It's gonna be slow going here, folks, though. Not gonna lie. The Wizards are gonna stack up. They're gonna shoot their nukes. And in the meantime, we're just gonna be waiting. Waiting. Doggedly waiting. But that's alright. You know, that's just fine and dandy. This is Hitman's world. We're just visiting, as Be Easy said, who knows how long ago in the chat, but that's spot on accurate. Uh-oh. Someone called me... Okay, he corrected. I thought someone called me sire in frickin' the arena chat, and I'm like, my friend, there's many things I've done in life, but that is not one of them. Never sired. Anyway. Max Wizard is up. That's 21. Uses the raw arcana. We're up to 28 AP. What will Bert do? I bet he uses some freaking... Oh man, one of Bert's wizards here has not raw arcana. Instead has the fire passive and the fire bolt at tier 1, which is rendered completely ineffectual by the fact that he hasn't broken through any of the barriers on Max Garen's side, because he can't get those fire burn stacks on the enemy to capitalize and really gain AP from using his fire spells against them. So, as much fun as it is to watch someone play this spec, it's really heavily nullified by the massive barriers, since you cannot apply the burn while a barrier is still up. Yo-Yo Karmas, Yo-Yo Be Easy, Sup Hope, Sup the Beave, Kurt Hokage, if you're still there, welcome. Brown Goose, Rock Inc. in the arena chat, DFK Elite also. Welcome all. Yeah, the arena chat just doesn't get game sound. Sorry, you're deprived of it by how I have my setup. But oh well, this is the cost of life. Anyway, Priest is up. Wonder if it's gonna do anything. It's gonna cast a heal. Oh, he got Holy Wrath. He's got actually a damage priest on Max Garen's side. Both the tier 1 and tier 5 abilities are the damage selection. Here we see the Wrath. Oh my god, first barrier falls in this game, chat. We have a barrier down on one of Bert's wizards. The one, in fact, that does have raw arcana. But I note he went Firebolt with both of his wizards. He doesn't have raw arcana. He has Arcane Mastery. Went with Firebolt, though, on both of them. Finally, we see a channel from a wizard. Holy shit, guys. Frostlands coming in from Max Garen. First time. You have to, DFK Elite asking if he's King Tipper, you have to tip the streamer to get that tag. That's the secret that I know that no one else on Arena seems to know. I tip small amounts and I get that tag. Because no one else tips the streamer, because everyone is a freaking, like, grimy beggar on the Arena. Karmas, I also love the song you're dropping. I don't want to disrespect how it sounds in your head by attempting to sing it myself, because I have a terrible voice for singing. It does not hold a tune. It holds a tune like a sieve holds water. Frostlands comes in, breaks all the barriers, doing about 300 damage on top of it to Bert's entire team. He's got chill stacks applied 3, 2, and 1 from the front to the back of Bert's heroes. So he's set up well for a pyroclast explosion. If that's the way he wants to go with it. I think he does have that trad build. Yeah, he's got the Pyroclast. Was that a Blinding Winds following up? Went for the Wizard, didn't get the blind, but brought it down to about 60% health. All eyes on me. Oh, nice. That's cool. I respect it. Karmas. Yeah. Nice. Thank you for the tips, people in my chat battling it out for the role of King Tipper. I respect the hustle and encourage it greatly. We now have Bert, his middle wizard, who has the arcane barrier, which is not the ability, the magical wall of reflection at tier 5. Wall of reflection is the name. So he doesn't have pyroclast or double pyroclast threat. Alright, now we see Max using the pyroclast. Can it be enough to get a kill right here, right now, in about 20 ticks? I think. Where's this guy? What's your name, Sonny Jim? Gerunder Ku. Where's Gerunder? Okay, so back here is where we're getting Ragnarok by Gerunder coming in. I was just reading The Witcher, and by reading I mean listening on audiobooks because that's the only thing I do these days. And yeah, I got Ragnarok coming in from there. Oh my goodness, the names of these tokens on the arena are just vile. But I don't hate it. Firebolt from Bert, trying to get that barrier off of Max's Soul Wizard, failing to do so. Bert's middle wizard now up, has the single target threat with Fireball. Does he bring it to bear? It's 26 AP ready to go. Uses a basic attack because he's confused against his priest. So that was the confusion, nullifying Bert's choice of turn, and instead that wizard basic attacked his own priest. What a devastating loss. Losing a turn like that is no good, especially when you're playing at the caliber and level of, you know, the Gold Rush tournament, baby. Deathmark applies the Deathmark to Bert's priest. Max is setting up this Pyroclast to do some damage. That priest is also the one with the most chill stacks. So that's probably, I mean, if you're wondering why would he pick the priest, that's my guess. But Bert could counter that by using a freedom from that priest onto itself. Remove that burn, Deathmark, chill, or sorry, the bleed, the Deathmark, the chill. All of it. All of it. The confuse is brutal. Could have been a good wall. Oh yeah, that prevented his wall. That's actually really big. That's actually really big. Now he had to choose here between using the Divine Barrier or the Freedom. Opted for the Barrier. But that means his priest is still primed for really good damage from Max, because Pyroclast does additional damage per stack of chill on the target. So the fact that he has 3 stacks, that's a lot. That's what we in the business call a lot. So Bert opting to use a Smoke Bomb though. Is that enough to get a miss here? Pyroclast comes in, does look like it misses that priest. That's awesome, but stuns both of the wizards on Bert's team. So Bert, his healer, is kept standing, but the damage is potentially done. If Max is able to get a finish with a Warstone and a quick follow-up from his wizard and priest who have the damage abilities. Here. Let's see, chat, how it goes. Come on, use that Holy Wrath. Don't be soft. Come on, Max. Yeah! Holy Wrath. Hits the wizard. 210. Only 281 HP remaining. Warstone comes in. Slaps. 136. Oh, but the priest is gonna heal him right up. Gonna heal him right up. My god, 145 HP left on that guy. And that's the only one of Bert's heroes that doesn't have a second life. So that would have been a great kill. Prayer of Healing comes in, 347 HP. Now he's back up to about 35-40% health. And that wizard's turn is skipped from the stun. Pyroclast doing great crowd control there. Not finishing off that priest as Max was hoping, I'm sure. That miss. Smoke Bomb being pivotal, even though it only prevented 1 instance of damage to Bert's heroes. Max with max health still is crazy to me, says Baya Shady, and I can't blame you for saying that, because you know what, that is kind of crazy that that's happening. The fireball hits the wizard in the middle on Bert's side for a good amount, not enough to put it into kill range for the sudden death, which is now active at the lowest damage it does, but still, it's gonna start counting up bigly wiggly. And if you're out there watching and you don't follow along with the weekly DFK AMAs, you may not have heard, oh, the days! I have to interrupt this announcement by calling out Max getting that kill, using the priest's active ability days, not for the crowd control, not to break a combo, not to interrupt a channel, but instead just for the good old-fashioned joy of a kill, baby. Ooh, dropping that wizard. That was beautiful. I had to crack open a Celsius Retro Vibes on that one. Please, someone sponsor me. That's like, look at that. You hear the hiss, the crack, the soda can, Celsius, baby. I kid, of course. If someone wanted to sponsor me, I'd have to kill them. Anyway, Bert's wizard. Can he recover? He's got 28 AP to spend. Uses his own pyroclast. He says, I gotta pray for this one. Yeah, I agree with Toon Fed in the chat. This looks like a GG for Max. Like, in Max's favor, I mean. That phrase could be interpreted either way, I guess. But yeah. Yeah. Max has 3 turns here. Blinding wins. Doesn't get it, though, because he does have that unstoppable still there. Maybe he was just going for damage. Instant shot. Did almost drop this wizard between that and the Warstone. And he does have the Holy Wrath off cooldown. And he gets the kill with the Holy Wrath with only like 16 overkill. Taking that second life off of that back wizard. Huge, as sudden death is now getting stronger and stronger. Bert also has some atrophy. Only 1% though. Nothing really major. Nothing really major. Oh, defeat. And Bert calls it quits. He says, that's it. I ain't got it, folks. And Max Garin takes the game. All right, Chatterinos. All right. How are we doing today, chat? We got some time till the next game, right? We have to. We have to have some. We have to. Yes, we must. Hi. Hello, chat. I decided that maybe I should show my camera on, like, while I'm in this mode, at least, you know, here in the registry. All right, so we got next game coming up. Me versus Dragonfly Tails. 10 minutes away. Oh dear goodness gracious. Oh dear goodness gracious, chat. That's so far. That is so far away. Alright, but that's fine. We got Dread Syndicate versus Just Have Fun. Wizard, or Priest, Seer, Wizard for Dread Syndicate. Priest, Wizard, Wizard for Just Have Fun. AKA Hope. 91 Karmas has the Warrior, Priest, Wizard. The Prizzard, what word is that, stycksintern? I don't freaking know, so. Alright, Priest, Wizard, Wizard for Shock Velo. And then Max Garin, who we just saw with his Priest Wizard Seer comp against Mega with his Seer Priest Wizard. Oh, wow. So yeah, this is, except if it were not for 91 Karmas, we'd be having a magical menagerie right now. But that Warrior ruins it. Ruins it completely. Completely ruins it. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry about that. That Karmas did that. I apologize for him on behalf of the entire Mythic squad. Because, yeah, that's just rude. We almost had a good one here. Alright. Yeah, I'm also now realizing that Arena doesn't get the benefit of my sweet tracks. Until they implement the ability for me to just freaking send freaking, you know, my output there. Doesn't work. I've done the setup and it's just like nothing ever appears. It's like, no, I'm not here, thank you. Sorry. That's my stream talking to me. Alright. 7.5 minis. Yeah, this is so spellcaster heavy. It makes you wonder, like, man, balance is hard. Because I feel like if you were to just make something else a little bit stronger so that they were just used, they would become too strong. The balance is so fragile. Equilibrium so difficult to maintain. But that's alright. That's not my job, that's Hubert's job. So, he has to worry about those kinds of things. It's not something I have to worry about. I'm just a player, baby. Yeah! One might say delicate, says the brown goose over in Arena. Yeah, it is a delicate balance. That's fair. I like that word better than fragile, actually. Now that you mention it. Now that you mention, I think it's a good point. Shark, 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 says Karma's. Yeah, you hear the Sharkules playing. I got it low. I got it flowing. It's good to go. I'll fill up the starting soon thing. Just so like, yeah. Look at, oh my god. Cover me up. No! Hit me in the head. Chat, why did it do that? Oh, I'm getting bogged again. Ooh, it actually kind of helped my neck there. Thank you so much. Alright. I don't know how I'm going to deal with Dragonfly. Spectators understand. He's got 6 votes to my 5. My 5 are not confident. They're just seeking for the upset. Betting for the upset right there. And I can't blame them, Chad. I don't really have a plan. I was just like, oh, the gold rush is happening. I've gotta get a team ready. And I just heard someone in chat the other day say that like Wizard, Priest, Wizard is the hot. And I was like, alright, that's what I'm playing. There's no thought process. But Dragonfly is a formidable foe. He's the one standing in the way, though. Between me and that sweet one Submersian chest, I desire it greatly. I desire it very greatly, chat. That one Submersian chest. I mean, if I could make it all the way to the final match, get me a gilded chest for the first time ever, that would be great. But if I beat Dragonfly, I gotta beat Dread Syndicate, be easy, or just have fun hope. Oh, I don't envy them each for having to play against the other, or Dragonfly for when he beats me having to play against one of them. It's gonna suck. They're good. But there's the shark part. Yeah, Karmas, I see you in the chat. Oh yeah. We love the Sharkules track. That's an absolute banger of music. Have the votes changed? I now have 7. So I've got greater number of people, but they are not confident at all. The influence is strong in Dragonfly. The influence is weak among my 7 supporters, but I'm not mad for that. Oh, nice. DFK Elite voted me 40,000 influence. Nice. See? That's legendary, Mr. DFK Elite. That is legendary. You're the man. We got 3.5 minutes to game time, chat. What's on your minds? Anything cool going on? You guys been transcending it on Heroes? You know, we do have that those raffles. One is concluded, I think, the time entry for it. But like the next one, just make sure you're burning pets. That's clearly the incentives shift that they wanted to do with the new rules, right? Hey, burn some more pets, dudes, they were saying. Instead of half of an entry for the second roll, it's 2 entries per pet. DFK Elite has transcended like 50 heroes. I've done a few hundred, and I would be like bragging about that if Esper hadn't told me literally day 1 that he transcended more heroes than I own. And I believe it. And I don't own few heroes. I own many thousands. Oh, DFK Elite has transcended 50 today. Well, that's way more legendary. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, still though, Esper day 1 hit me with the 6K. I was like, dude, what the shit, man? How do you click that many times in a day? I'm worried about the carpal tunnel here. All right, in your hand, injury, no good. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. Nobody wants that. All right. That's good though, DFK Elite. I respect the hustle on transcending more heroes. I've been doing it just whenever I need to reset a hero, reroll, reset and reroll. I just kind of get a few hundred out of my Serendale wallet. Big shout out to DFK Helper Zellies for doing my summons. I actually need to reload that wallet. I don't have any sitting there because I spent all my money on leveling up Mythic Squad heroes. I've taken like 20 to max level. They're starting to distribute out, get reset, get nice and pretty. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I'm not complaining at all. I was enjoying it, to be honest with you. I've also been job hunting a new job chat because I'm tired of the grind of my big place, my big firm. And it's inhuman, soulless quality, so I'm going to be moving to a small firm. It's confirmed. Confirmed. So I'm happy because it sounds like a good opportunity for me, honestly. But yeah, that's why I've been busy and not paying attention to Discord. Interviewing and doing your normal job is taxing. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, chat. We got 1 minute to game time. GT coming up hot. Remove the starting soon thing. It's gone. All right. Chatterinos. We are ready. Brown Goose has done it over 1,000 transcendences. Transcendences. And at least half of them had pets. He's following the rules. He knows the rules. Burn the pets. Get the bonus. And with that, I am again hiding my camera. Goodbye, chat. It's been fun. Oh no, I'm not fully hidden. What should I do? What shall I do? Oh no, I'll turn on the picture. That's right, chat. We're going to have a game playing in the corner while I'm playing in the main screen. And because I need to, be ready to immediately scout them in case I beat Dragonfly, I'm going to put Dread Syndicate and Hope in the corner. Let's get this party started, chat. Alright. Me on the left with double Wizard Priest. Dragonfly on the right with Priest, Seer, Wizard. His whole team is faster than my whole team. That is not good for me, chat. That is probably bad for me. He's got, some speed pants on him. Oh, evasion on the Seer, nice. And then speed almost 10% on the Priest, nice. That's good shit, Dragonfly. I am rightly jealous. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I got like 56 agi and you're like way out ahead of me. It's pissing me off. That's what I think about that. So yeah, the Raw Arcana out the gate. He does have the Trad build with Raw Arcana at 1, Arcane Mastery at 2, Fireball at 3, Frostlance at 4, and Pyroclast at 5. Seer has Warstone and Chrono Purge with the Purification Stone instead of Sanctuary, and Divination to increase accuracy, nice. So making up for the lack of Scally's Eyes that way. And then the full heal build Priest. No barrier at 4 though, only the Divine Barrier. Looks like he landed a Poison Blade while I wasn't looking. Who are you targeting with that Warstone? Who are you targeting? Dino Huron! Oh, my lady Dino is a beautiful lady. Don't misunderstand me. So I'm going to cast Speed. I'm going to do Divine Barrier. Get those barriers up. Barriers rolling. Yeah, baby. We're going to use a Cleanserino. Just get rid of that. And now I am going to use a Raw Arcana. There we go. Now it's Dragonfly's set of turns. Haha! Warstone comes in. Crits me. Wow. Breaking the barrier and then a lot more. What a mean move by Dragonfly's Seer. Worry not, chat. Worry not. For Gilgamesh, will be dropping some badness here soon. I have faith in this. I have full faith and full confidence in the shit that I'm going to be dropping soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I guess. I don't know. I'm not that confident, actually. That was just braggadocious. Braggadocio. Alright, we're just gonna get real raw with the Arcana here today. 21-19, he's got 24 on his wizard. But I did get rid of that early poison. Mean Dragonfly for that one. Here comes the Chrono. Does not remove my barrier. Thank goodness. He's up to 33. See, now here's the real question, chat. Do I just start going for him? Or do I not do that? I don't quite have the unblockable version, so let's just do one more. Let's see what he does, chat. I gotta slow down his wizard with CC. Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna be able to do that now that he's got unstoppable. Unstoppable. And I can't even chill him. What a dick move, Dragonfly. This isn't quite unblockable either. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more. One more raw arcane stirs. He is gonna do a frost lance, thankfully, and get through that very quickly, I think. I'm gonna pass. Oh, he's doing the Pyroclast. Okay. Without setting it up. That's intriguing. But explains the freedom. Buffing his accuracy, getting strong on that. I have 2 more turns so I can even use Divine Barrier. Where's his guy's back here? I wonder if I use speed past turn, I can get another barrier up probably. Where's speed put me? Yeah. That's called amnesia, messing around with it. I don't know. That's not a word. Don't quote me on that one, chat. I'll be sorely embarrassed. Sorely embarrassed, chat, if you quote me there. So don't do it, alright? Alright, good. Now we're on the same page with that. And now I can pass, and I'll be ahead of his wizard, and I can Divine Barrier again. Boom. That's how we do it, chat. That's how we do it. Dino friend. Little Dino Autumn Moon. I like Dino. She's fast. She's a wizard. She goes quickly. Dragonfly passes with his priest. Nice. Because both of my wizards are about to go off. 431 damage to the barrier. I am going to break a barrier, it looks like, with this. Assuming I don't triple miss. Yeah, boom. So all the barriers are broken. Hooray! Huge for me. I got 37 AP on this guy. Only 29 on Dino Kirin. I'm Dino Kirin. I think it's because hers went first. So the second one, I don't know actually. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, here's my plan to use this Divine Barrier. So we're using that. Boom. I figured it would break all the way through, but I'm not totally screwed now, am I? Yeah, okay, he stunned me and feared me on my wizards. But my health isn't like totally shot to shit at the moment. The Warstone Chrono Purge combo could be dangerous, but I have the turn with my priest before the Chrono Purge comes in. So I'm going to see how much damage the Warstone does. Oh, it's a Purification Stone. Okay, well then I'm going to cast Freedom on this wizard, clear that stun. Start her cat. Oh, fuck. I clicked it at 0. God damn it, chat. I can't believe I did that. I hate that. I hate my life. That's 4 turns of amnesia. Oh, I hate it, chat. I hate my life. That was me hitting my mic because I hate my ineptitude. But hey, shit happens, chat. Shit happens, like sending off a not max stacks pyroclast and just totally wasting your stun, like everything that you've done, wasted, just totally wasted. That's me right now, chat. Damn it, chat. Why did I do that? Oh, blunder. That's why you gotta practice, you know? That's why it's important to practice. I don't do that. I don't really do that at all. Daze comes in, doesn't land the daze, thank Christ. I can get some heals going. Maybe this time I can cast a pyroclast that doesn't totally suck. I mean, it won't be fully stacked out, so I don't have the chance to stun, but like, whatever. I don't want stuns. I want a conflagration. Here comes the Chrono Purge, the Sea Purge, attacking my back wizard once again. He's giving the raw Arcana. The Vine Barrier is back up now. So yeah, he's fully protected. Uh-huh. Didn't quite break the barrier because of a block. Wow. Ruins everything. My entire plan. Everything I've ever thought of. Totally gone forever. Chat. Oh well. Okay. He's got 2 more turns. What's he gonna do? Dragonfly, Raw Arcana. Once again, there it is. Very good. I have everything on Amnesia for my wizard in the middle. Fireball, Pyroclast, and Frostlance. Just Pyroclast and Frostlance for this dude in the back. There's a smoke bomb. Triple miss. Inbound. Oh, double miss. Okay, so not as bad as I had been worried. Not as bad as I had been worried about, chat. Yeah, my stun can't break that. I can't remember who he channeled that on. 63% chance, super low. I'm going for it. Oh, I hit it. Fuck yeah. Chat. But he removes it. Yeah, I knew he had the pure stone on that one. I should have known at least. Should have known. I did not actually know. I did not have actual knowledge. Take this opportunity to mana potion my precept. I see this Chrono Purge coming in. Sudden death in 40 seconds. This wizard gets all of her abilities back next turn, or after her next turn. Oh, and she self-cleanses too. Like, this guy just does not want to be controlled. What was it that you're casting? Frostlance? No, you performed that? I don't know what this guy's casting. It's too late for me to find out, chat. And with only 2 arcane power, I'm gonna need to put up a barrier. Dragonfly is beating my cheeks. Unsurprisingly, though. He's casting the Purification Stone. Oh man. Where does a pass turn land me? There. I think that's what I want though. All the same. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on this move, chat. This may have been a bad move. But it cleared my cooldowns. At the very least. I have Frostlands in one turn on Dino Hiren. Sudden Death is now falling. Chrono Purge doing damage! No! My wizard is falling, chat. Oh, wow. And she survives by this, like, freaking skin of her teeth right there. I'm going for the priest because he's already casting the Purification Stone at the other one. Landed the burn. I think I might be screwed, chat. I might be screwed. Sudden Death is active. It is doing things that I don't like. I don't know what to do, chat. I think I'm about to lose. Looks like in the corner, we still got a pretty even game as well. Just Have Fun's Priest is kind of low. Dread Syndicate's Wizard is kind of low. Mana is low on both teams. In the corner there. But, for me, things are not looking good. They're looking grim. Grim. Like the Reaper, baby. Grim like the Reaper. Missing once again. My god. Can't hit all three. That would be unfair. Okay. Sudden Death is getting heavy too. Mana Vial out from Dragonfly's Seer to his priest. Sudden Death lands. Tries to murk my whole team. Almost succeeds in doing so. My god. Mana Vial to the priest. Heal on the priest. Please crit for the love of RN Jesus. No. No crit. RN Jesus says, screw you in turn. You don't get that. You ain't getting no crit. No sir. Well. Dino Hiren's like a basic attack away from death. Especially given the burn. Divine Barrier from Dragonfly. Sudden Death lands. Bye, Dino. Goodbye, my whole team. My team is dying. My team is dying. No! This can't be happening, chat. Of course it can be. And it is. I think I have one final Hail Mary hope of a prayer, chat, and it's not going to go well for me. But I'm going to try it. No! He's reading my plans. Oh, that priest might be able to basic attack kill me. I don't know. It's kind of sketchy. It's kind of sketchy. Oh, man. It's kind of sketchy here, chat. I think I lose no matter what, but we got to go for the gusto, you know? Ooh, chat, this is so terrifying. Yeah, there it is. The Pyroclast explosion is coming. Chat, I'm doing it. I'm doing the crazy shit that I shouldn't do. Because life's not worth living if you don't do the crazy shit you shouldn't do. But I think I'm not going to live long enough to actually carry it out. But that's alright, chat. These things happen. This is a good game, Dragonfly. Oh no, the War's Toad. I didn't even miss. I didn't even miss everything. Man, I wonder what this game could have been if I had actually cast the right Pyroclast early. But no, he's definitely going to kill me with these 5 turns. So GG, Dragonfly. And I turn over this other game in the corner. Man, Hope is on his last ragged breath. It looks like Be Easy's going to win. But you can never really know in sudden death. Oh, he missed his Pyroclast? Dude. Gnarly. But I still think he's going to kill me with a Fireball right now. Or, yeah, like a basic attack Fireball. Boom. Easy. GG. Win. I mean, either way, I don't have to pay attention. Because my choice is made for me. Hope lost his Priest. That's actually pretty devastating. Sudden death kills me before the Fireball even can. GG, Dragonfly. Ha! Forgot to account for that. Alright. Let's check out our bracket here. These games haven't finished, it looks like. We'll throw out 91 Karmas versus Shock V Low. Our corner game, Be Easy, has the extra health on his Priest still. Using the Warstone from his Seer, sudden death is crushing. Just absolutely annihilated Hope's front wizard right there in a huge way. Yeah, sudden death is just dominating. So just took down Karmas as well. Shock Velo is taking that game. And then I'm sure the other game is about to die to sudden death, one of them. Claim my rewards. Get half my entry fee back. Well done, Dragonfly. Alright, now I can vote on Dragonfly versus what appears to be Dread Syndicate. Man, Mythic through and through. Do I go Mythic America? Sounds like it. Sounds like that's the call. Thank you, Goose Man. It wasn't really a good try, though, because I totally just dropped the ball with that first Pyroclast I cast. Oh, that makes it a bad try, because it's just like, dude, just don't be so in a hurry to do things, and things will go better for you. It's generally my view on things. Generally speaking, that's my view on things. But alas, here we are. All right. Let's see here. This is the Gold Rush here, ladies and gentlemen. 3.5 minutes till the next round of games. This one is still ongoing, apparently. Allegedly. I don't know, though. I don't know about this. Yeah. Everything's dying, catching up. Looks like, alright, Max Garen won versus Mega. Alright. So we got Dragonfly Sales versus Dread Syndicate and Shock Velo versus Max G Aaron. I'm gonna vote 100k on the Dread Cindy. Mostly because I have a guinea pig named Cindy. And so yeah, so I'm voting for the Dread Cindy. Meanwhile, Max Garen, Shock Velo. What's Max running? Seer, Priest, Wizard. Shock's running Wizard, Priest. So yeah, those are the two primary variants we're seeing here today. Dragonfly and Be Easy are both running the Seer, Priest, Wizard. So in that last round of double Wizard, Priest versus Seer, Priest, Wizard, right? Because he was also running, yeah. So Seer, Priest, Wizard beat the double Wizard, Priest both games. Well, I don't know if that tells you anything. I honestly don't. I'm not implying anything by that. I don't know if that tells you anything. We'll see, though. Maybe with more of a larger sample set, we can figure that out. Alright. 2 minutes to game time. 2 minutes. Whew, chat. Shit's intense here. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Should I tip myself to steal the king tipper thing in my own chat? Sounds right. Sounds right and just. Mostly just. But also right, you know? Let's see here. Flow cannot be stopped, chat. We got a minute till game time. Okay. So 6 spectators voting be easy. 2 for Dragonfly Tales. Meanwhile, in the other game. Oh man. 3-2 in favor of Shock. Let's vote Max then. Guess my decision-making process. Yes. Yes. 30 seconds, baby. Oh yeah. Boom. Voice cracking, no tune. That's me singing, baby. 15 seconds, alright. I'm going to put Dragonfly and Dread Syndicate in the main screen. Shock Velo and Max Garen in the side screen. And away we go. Alright. Dragonfly Tails on the left. Wizard, Seer, Priest. Dread Syndicate on the right. Priest, Wizard, Seer. In the corner. Shock Velo on the left. Wizard, Wizard, Priest. Max Garen on the right. Seer, Priest, Wizard. Anyone Karmas fell victim of a bug. I also fell victim of a bug, but it was like a bug inside my brain. That was where the bug happened, in that processor. Dragonfly leading off with that raw Arcana, baby. Just telling the world to give it to me raw Arcana. You know? That's just what the world is saying. Poison Blade doesn't land for him this time. Attacking the wizard in the middle for Dread Syndicate. Now the Seer's turn. Do we see that Warstone happen? I don't know if we see that Warstone happen. Got Max Garen channeling on his Seer. Could be a Sanctuary, most likely. Raw Arcana from Dread Syndicate's Wizard. Like in the, what's it called? What is the word for that armor? The rags of the Nameless that both Dread Syndicate and Shock Velo are putting on their Wizards here. And Shock also looks like he tries to buff up the crit chance even more with the Call of the Colosseum when that Pyroclast comes in eventually. Wild. So that's just setting up for big old crits on your big old hits. That's what they're doing. A taunted hero doing Frost Lance apparently hit the same hero 3 times. Oh man, that sucks that that happened to you, but that's actually a pretty hilarious bug. I mean, it sucks that it happened to anyone, but it is a hilarious bug. Warstone out of Dragonfly Tales. Who's his target? Nickerine Peace Roar, which is in fact Be Easy's Wizard in the middle. So, Dragonfly keeping up that pressure. Raw Arcana out of Be Easy. Give it to me raw. What are you gonna do with your Priest, Be Easy? Ain't much to heal, dude. Prayer of Protection. Big old barrier on the Wizard. That Warstone comes in 284, barely even puts a dent in that little barrier bar. That slightly lighter red barrier bar. And Dragonfly keeping up the raw Arcana. He's up to 29 arcane power stacks. Be easy. It's seer time. What are we gonna see him do? In the corner, I'll note that Shockfellow's priest is blinded. So reduced value on those hero or heals until it gets fixed up. Not that it matters. No one's taken any damage yet. Not that it matters. Oh, okay. So Be Easy channeling a Warstone of his own. And who's your target? Our Adriana Cooter. Chaotor. Chowtor. Anyway, he's targeting the wizard in the back for Dragonfly with that Warstone. So pressure on the wizards seems to be the defining characteristic of these priest, wizard, seer attack strategies. Meanwhile, Max Garen's wizard has a barrier bar as big as his health bar. I don't know about all that, chat. I don't know about all those barriers. Make me feel icky on the inside. Warstone comes in. 252 off the top of the barrier. Raw Arcana. Dragonfly's like, I am unperturbed. Up to 38 stacks. Be Easy's wizard sitting at 33. Meanwhile, in the other game, both of the wizards sitting at 28. Stacking is happening, folks. Dragonfly is Seer's turn. He uses Divination, putting extra accuracy onto the wizard for 2 turns and it reducing the mana cost of its next spell. Meanwhile, the priest puts a freedom up, making the wizard unstoppable for the next 2 turns. Perfect amount of time for a channel, I'm just saying. Set up a little uninterruptible channel. Be Easy's done the same thing. He's got a freedom on his wizard and he just started channeling the Pyroclast with a full 30 stacks. Ready to roll. In the corner, Shockvello has used the Call of the Colosseum and also appears to be channeling it. He's just going wild. He's also got an Unstoppable. It's like the same thing, but different. Pyroclast Explosion from from Dragonfly. Oh my. Mio Mayo. Will we see a wizard do some damage this game? I believe so, chat. What does Dragonfly do with his Seer, though? He's thinking about it. He's considering. Do I Chrono? Do I Speed? He Chronos. Picks the barrier off of Be Easy's priest beautifully. Ooh, in the corner, though, Max Garen's wizard just dropped a Frost Lance that did 465 to the priest. And about the same to the wizard, but through barrier. My god. It was a huge bit of damage there. Dragonfly passes turn with his priest, and it's his priest's turn again. That is the magic of fast heroes. Divine Barrier's up, so he burned off that Amnesia, was able to cast it before Be Easy's Pyroclast goes off. So he's got that double stuffed barrier right now. It's double stuffed divine. Extra divinity, extra pleasure. Double the divinity, double the fun. Those sorts of barriers right there. That's what Be Easy's about to break through. Hopefully, he's hoping, with his Pyroclast Explosion. Which is about to go off after this turn. So critical aim out of Dragonfly's Seer at the priest gets blocked. Now we're going to see the Pyroclast from Be Easy. Hits Dragonfly's wizard for 753, including the double stuffed divine barrier. Meanwhile, Dragonfly's in response does land the stun against Be Easy's wizard. You know, after the Pyroclast, of course, he had freedom, unstoppable when he was casting, but that's stunned now, preventing him from doing any immediate follow-up. As Dragonfly's wizard is so low, but he gets the holy beacon from his priest, healing over time coming into effect, and the Seer will likely drop a purification stone of his own. Or maybe he just totally blows my mind, does something different. Chat. Purification stone it is. Wizard gets a little bit of the healing over time effect. has the Frost Lance, Fireball, Explosion, and Deathmark all available, but may just go with the Raw Arcana because he's only got 12 AP. No, he's going full Frosty. Frost Lance is coming in. How does Be Easy respond to this? Meanwhile, in the corner, we got Max channeling up his Pyroclast. Looks like Shock Velo's Pyroclast was mostly absorbed by Max's health bars. He's looking good with barriers back up on his whole team. Only a little bit of health missing from his Seer and Priest. Stun from Be Easy interrupts the Frost Lance for Dragonfly, causing him to throw away 10 AP. But even though he got the interrupt, looks like Dragonfly's Wizard self-cleansed the stun, so he will have a turn. But Be Easy still did get the huge value out of that interrupt. Raw Arcana now coming in for Dragonfly's Wizard. Whew. Priest is up. Prayer of Healing on itself. 356, now back at like full health, and now totally full health with the Purification Stone coming in. Chrono Purge hits hits Dread Syndicate's Priest in the barriers. Doesn't break the barriers. Prayer of Healing brings his own Priest up all the way to full health. Call of the Colosseum is about to expire in the corner for Shock Velo after just a couple more turns here. Max does have his Pyroclast coming still. Something to keep an eye on. Shock's put a Divine Barrier up though. And it looks like Be Easy did the same. No, Raw Arcana. So that Wizard, Fatty Barrier now 524. Seer has 700 Barrier for Be Easy's team. Looking pretty svelte if you ask me. The Wizard had a heal over time for Dragonfly. Raw Arcana now. Mana's getting a little bit low across the board, but nothing dangerous yet. All teams still looking pretty good in the mana department. And Dragonfly uses another Holy Beacon, protecting his Wizard from further damage that Be Easy could be dropping here with his Seer with a Warstone. Chrono Purge fails to snipe that huge barrier. Dragonfly's got to be sad to see that. But Warstone misses, so RNG, natural ones for both of those players right there on the dice rolls. Meanwhile, in the corner, Max Garen's Pyroclast has finally gone off, almost taking out Shock's Priest in the front. 291 HP remaining. Wow, he follows up with a Holy Wrath, and Max fails to land it on Shock's Priest. The miss. The absolute disrespect from Max's Priest right there. Missing. Even had the Seer to like put the extra little basic attack damage. But no, he will not be getting that kill right now. Alright. Be Easy's dropping another Freedom onto his Wizard with 29 AP left in ready to go. And he should get 2 more at the start of his turn with that barrier he has. So he will be ready to cast some mind-bending shit again. Dragonfly has used one of his potions. His Priest is looking very good in the mana department. The Seer is up and deciding whether to attack or defend. Or support with a divination buff maybe to the Wizard. Only 25 AP on the Wizard though, so not ready to cast any of his super big baddies yet. And Frostland is still on cooldown for 3 turns. The Seer goes with a Warstone, channeling Nicorine, which is the Wizard, for Be Easy. Priest is up. Goes for the D barrier, as Sudden Death is now active. Ooh baby, I love your ways of Sudden Death. It's going to be changing soon. If you listen to the AMAs, always pay attention to the DeFi Kingdoms AMAs weekly on Thursdays. They don't really miss them. Every once in a while, like once a year, they'll miss 1, 2 maybe. But other than that, been consistent since 2021. Talk about dedication, chat. Most of you can't even, you know, hold down a job that long. Hey, oh, chat, that was mean. But I'm counting my arena viewers. Anyway, Warstone comes in. Doesn't break Be Easy's Wizard's barrier. Sanctuary comes in immediately afterwards from Be Easy's Seer to make sure everyone has at least a little bit of barrier. And the prayer of protection from the priest onto itself. Everybody loves barriers these days, guys. That's just the way the world is now. It's the triple bubble gameplay. In the corner, Max Garen appears to be close to taking down Shock's priest, but Shock has so much firepower, it's hard to say what's going to happen. He's casting Pyroclast right now with his middle wizard, who does have Unstoppable, so it cannot be interrupted on that one. Raw Arcana from Dragonfly. He's got no mana left, it looks like. Only 29. Gonna need a potion to use any of his damaging spells. 8 stone remaining. Maybe he uses his Seer to throw that potion. There it is. Mana Vial from the Seer to the Wizard. Sudden Death breaking down barriers. Socially, you know, civil rightsly, all of them. Sudden Death does that. Oh, meanwhile, Max Garen is very close. Sudden Death almost taking down Shock's Wizard in the back. As Warstone comes in, is it going to finish him off? Yes. Drops Shock's rear wizard. And now the back door is open for Max Garen to take down Shock Velo's remaining heroes. Piecemeal. Smoke Bomb from Dragonfly Tails, meanwhile, back on the main screen here. Hoping to get a miss from Be Easy's Pyroclast Explosion coming in. The Chrono Purge rains down. Oh my god, big damage. Big damage there. Moves the Seer to the back with, or to the middle with the Fear. Only that one burn though, and missed the Wizard for Dragonfly Tails. Still, if Be Easy could secure this kill on the Seer, that would be really big. Really helpful for his team. 3 stone remaining in Dragonfly's bag, satchel of inventory. I don't know what Be Easy's got in his. Raw Arcana out of Dragonfly. As Sudden Death is raining fire. Seer is up though. What's he gonna do? Puri Stone? Maybe? Maybe Purification Stone I could see happening? There it is. But can he get the heal off in time before Be Easy drops that Seer to the floor? Missing the Warstone on the Priest, that's unfortunate. And it looks like the Wizard doesn't go before the Purification Stone, so I don't think Be Easy can finish off this Seer unless he gets a Sudden Death proc. So he might just wait out this one shot clock here. 14 seconds remaining on it. Basic attacks at the Seer. Sudden Death hits, it gets that interrupt. Yep, that's what we call competitive play. That Seer now falls. Its heal interrupted. And Be Easy takes a lead of 1 hero here. But Dragonfly's not dead yet, and his Wizard now has freedom. He's ready to cast a big spell. 41 AP in the tank. Oh, meanwhile in the corner, Max Garen is down very low on health on his back 2 heroes, but the Priest is very healthy. And Shock Velo has done a bit of a comeback here after Max took down his Wizard in the back. Intriguing. Raw Arcana from Dread Syndicate's Wizard. Shields up, baby. What's up, Mosh? What's up, Beave? Karma's Elite. Everyone in the chatterinos. And that includes you in the arena. If you're chatterinos, arenans, arena champions. Champions. Oh, the Sudden Death takes out Max's 2 back heroes. And all of a sudden the tables have turned and Shock Velo has the 1 hero lead against Max Garen in the corner. Meanwhile, what is this? This is a resurrection happened here, right? Dread Syndicate had to have done the resurrection. No, it's an Osmotic Ward. Okay, I didn't think he had that. Cool. So Osmotic Ward onto Be Easy's Priest here could be very highly impactful. Sudden Death goes through wards, bypasses that bullshit as we all know. Direct damage. But Be Easy still has 2 turns here. Fireball goes out and gets blocked. No chance to interrupt because Dragonfly is unstoppable with that freedom. Still buffed until his Pyroclast goes off. I think that's what he's casting. Seer heals the wizard bigly, but the Pyroclast comes in, drops the Seer on Be Easy's team, and now it's unclear who even has the lead because Be Easy's Seer is 1 sudden death away from a sudden end. Ooh, and the daze! Dragonfly's like, no, I'm not even gonna wait for that, but at least Be Easy had the second life. So, Dragonfly, really good play clearing that. But Be Easy will have a chance here to heal because his priest is up. And has some more mana in the tank than Dragonfly's priest does. That said, Dragonfly has 3 stone remaining, can use 1 more mana vial, which would give him the mana advantage. And since the wizard for Be Easy is exhausted, he's got no immediate threat from that character. Meanwhile, in the corner, Max Garen, that priest is standing resolutely, waiting this shot clock down, probably going to pass turn afterwards. And wait it down again. Because he's got the health advantage. He just really wants to make sure sudden death happens after his turn. Ooh, health vial, nice. So that still gets him that leapfrog. Sudden death happens. Boom. Takes down Shockfellow's priest. And now it's still Max Garen's turn. So he can try to get a kill on this wizard with a basic attack, or he might just wait down sudden death once again. Dragonfly and Be Easy, this game seems to have stalled out for some reason. I don't know what happened. Oh, there it is. Prayer of Healing. Cool, cool. Latency, I think, is that all that was. And then sudden death comes in, dropping the wizard for Dragonfly to only 3 HP remaining. Be Easy immediately casts Second Wind. Could finish Dragonfly's wizard with a basic attack from his own exhausted wizard. I think it could be the business, but also Shot Clock is fucking with me today. I don't know. At least it's not showing for you on your end, chat, so you don't have to see it. But if it's saying it's out. Regardless, basic attack finishes off Dragonfly's wizard as sudden death lands once again. Now doing huge damage to both parties. Dragonfly could use a mana potion, get a leapfrog, and heal himself up though. And he does just that, not quite leaping both. Oh yeah, but yeah, he leaps Be Easy's priest. The wizard dies to the sudden death. And now we got a heal off, ladies and gentlemen. We got a heal off. Holy bacon. Oh, looks like Shock managed to defeat Max in the corner. Oh, probably off of some shenanigans with sudden death. Oh wow, music just died. Oh, I gotta go for a minute, chat. I'll just be muted here for a second. Alright, chat, we are back. Just putting my dinner order in. So this is a tight one. But it looks like Dragonfly will win in the end, unless Be Easy has some potions up his sleeve, which I don't think he does anymore. Yeah, and there it is. Dragonfly wins off of the sudden death, finishing Be Easy Seer. And with that, chat, we are back here at the registry. That was a long one. Sudden death ran long. We got only 3 minutes till the finals. Dragonfly Tails versus Shock Velo. Who will win? I don't know. Double Wizard Priest for Shock. Wizard Priest Seer for Dragonfly. Ah. It's going to be an interesting one. Not going to lie to you, chat. I'm voting, though, on Dragonfly because Mythic Squad all day. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, chat. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, alright. For those of you on the arena very confused, I'm playing music on my main screen.
On my back, mythic squad on my chest. Purple on my back, mythic squad be the best. Purple on my back, mythic squad on my chest.
Honestly.
Join us in excellence.
We got 1 minute remaining in chat.
Streets, yeah, we never miss a beat.
1 minute
the
remaining.
Fans are on their feet when they see us the elite.
This is so ridiculous.
Bam, bam.
All of the magical things we're seeing. Yeah, baby.
Lamb in the streets.
Mess around with karma, man, and you ain't got no hope. We destroyers, Knicks and Riders, gonna send you to the flow. We got beavers throwing mosh pits and sprinkling in some dough. Shit don't be easy when the intern is casting on the low.
Dragonfly's got your tail home.
Dragonfly's got your tail, you know what I'm saying? Just facts. 10 seconds, get your votes, quick. Quick, 100 Jewel, 90 of which goes to the voters. Woo. And we're in. We're going into the finals here, chat. I'm so excited.
Purple on my back,
So excited.
squad on my chest. Purple on my back, mythic squad be the best.
Let's go, Dragonfly. All right, make it playing the song prophetically and not pathetically.
Purple on my back,
You know?
mythic squad be the best. Purple on my back, mythic
Yeah.
squad on my
That's what I'm
chest.
hoping for.
Join us in excellence.
This is no good, chat. This is just no good. Hiding in the corner like this. Hi, how's it going? All right. We got Dragonfly on the left. We got Shock Velo on the right. Dragonfly opening with the Raw Arcana. Once again, asking us to give it to him raw. Here in the Gold Rush Finals.
DFK throwing down the gauntlet. If you got
All right.
the best heroes,
Raw Arcana and a Shock Velo as well from both of his wizards.
Come prove how much you want it. Fighting to the wire, rapping onslaught, striking dire.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Tomatoes rain of fire. On the fighters I admire. For he who takes the title wins gilded chests and smiles, while foes walk better miles. Better
Shock's prepping up with the Divine Barrier. Raw Arcana, again, he's up to 24 AP. It's a race to the maximum AP. That's what we're going to see. Raw Arcana once again. Oh, what do you know? 24 AP. 3 wizards. They're all getting raw. Man, the Raw Arcana phase of the game is very much a talk show. But I don't have a lot to talk about. I'll tell you one thing. I think Transcendence has been excellent for the game. I don't know if it's been excellent for like the meta, but for the whole economy of the game, I think it's excellent. Because yeah, you gotta really burn some heroes
if you got damn hot heroes flowing.
if you want to make the super legends.
Hands up now, don't be daunted. Come prove how much you
I got Brown
want
Goose
it.
in the arena chat saying 100%.
Fighting to the wire.
Yeah, He gets it, chat. Prayer of protection. Barriers are huge on Shock Velo's team. They're mid kind of on Dragonfly's team. But that's just because he doesn't have the prayer of protection like Shock does. Like Mr. Velo. Mr. Shock Velo. I got sirens outside. Must have been a murder. Just kidding. I highly doubt that was the case. It's probably a car accident. And totally unintentional homicide. Anyway. Priest up now. The Warstone did some work to Shock's barrier, but really it's like chipping away at marble. Right? You gotta be careful, you gotta be delicate. You gotta knock off the right pieces at the right time to bring the flesh of the woman out of the marble stone, like a Michelangelo or so. And yeah, please correct me if I have that wrong. That's just a wild ass guess. 3 stacks of the raw arcana for Shock Velo's wizards in both of them. They're at 33. Same for Dragonfly's wizard. Dragonfly, as we know, is about to cast Pyroclast Explosion. Now that he's got above 30 stacks, he's got his Freedom Unstoppable set up, ready to go. And there it is. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see the blow off top of this cycle with Dragonfly Tails Pyroclast Explosion. That was a crypto reference. If you thought it was anything else, you're disgusting. Ugh. Frighteningly so. Anyway, he's got Freedom on his side, Shock Velo as wello. Does he go with a Frost Lance or Pyroclast himself? There's the Pyroclast as well. So, Battle of the Boomsticks here. Shocks is going to land immediately after Dragonflies, according to the current time bar. So Shock will have a chance to stun daze Dragonfly's wizard, since the Freedom will have cleared once he finishes his channel. Unless I'm crazy. No, Shock goes right before Dragonfly. I'm kidding. I had everything I said, but backwards. Blow off top is what I said. Hopeful. BLOW space OFF space top. Yeah. Frostlance now comes in from Shock Velo's side, so he's setting up the chill to land just before the Pyroclast Explosion goes off. I think that's his whole kind of the genre of his game idea here, because the chill stacks make the Pyroclast do extra damage. And meanwhile, Shock has dropped a smoke bomb, but that does lower his own accuracy by 10% as well as increases evasion by 30%. Could turn out to be a double-edged sword with 2 big AoE abilities coming in for him as well while that smoke bomb is active. That said, it is a greater debuff for Dragonfly's team than it is for Shock's. Divine Barrier from Dragonfly. He's got that big D barrier up on his whole team. Big old D barrier. D for Divine, of course. And now the Purification Stone coming in from his Seer in anticipation of the damage that Shock is about to deal. There we see crit on the Priest, miss on the Seer. Not enough damage on the Wizard to break the barrier. So only a little bit of chill stacks, but boom, enough to do 700 damage with the Pyroclast to Dragonfly's Priest and stun it. Meanwhile, no stuns landing for Dragonfly on Shock's team, but he did get some fears, which are not that great against this whole magical setup, because that only impacts physical damage spells. And
thank you for tipping
Dragonfly will
LFG.
not have an opportunity to cleanse his Priest. This Purification Stone, wherever it was targeted, it could be a huge deal where it lands. Because if it hits the Wizard, like, damn, that's unfortunate. If it hits this Priest, though, it's like Foresight, wow. And huge. He gets the heal on the Priest, who was definitely an easy kill range. But that said, maybe still is. Shock could drop a couple fireballs. One right now and one right after Dragonfly's Wizard's turn. There's the one. Does Dragonfly use a health vial here? Seems almost necessary to keep his priest alive. After that big old play by Shock Velo. The big old shocking Velo. Health vial it is. Dipping into his stone, 8 stone left. Alright. Now, Shock has to go back into his setup, it would seem. His big spell's on cooldown. Uses that stun. Crits for 249, but doesn't get the status effect. The priest still does have stun resistance by 50% for one more turn from having been stunned by the Pyroclast explosion. Divine Barrier out of Shock Velo. Getting the D barrier back up. He's getting his D back up. Holy Beacon from Dragonfly getting his health back up on that priest was precipitously low a second ago. Now it's his Seer's turn. What does Dragonfly do? Offensive, defensive? What's we seeing? Purification Stone once again. Likely targeting the priest. And thank you for that donation of Jewel from 2 noobs. Using the Donate 3 tool. I gotta fix my description because apparently the link is not there anymore, but it's supposed to be. Because I haven't changed it since it was there. So, gotta fix that. Obviously, I gotta fix that. Speed coming from Shock Velo's middle wizard, trying to burn through his amnesia quickly to get another Frost Lance up, I presume. And speed does, of course, help you do that. It's like the amphetamines of DFK, you could say. That might be a bit on the nose, but I don't care. Fireball comes in, doesn't get the stun. Wouldn't have mattered as the Purification Stone went off immediately afterwards on the priest. Dragonfly's priest is the battlefield right now. Oh, silence you, Discord. You mongrels. There we go. Alright, healing over time, adding to the heal from the Purification Stone. The priest is looking good for Dragonfly. What's he gonna do now? Could do a pass. Could do a pass. And there it is. Self-cleanse out of Shock's priest. I don't know what he removed. Guy's looking pretty chipper. Uses freedom on the middle wizard. Are we gonna see another pyro? Is it time to Pyroclast explode? Perhaps. Perhaps it is, chat. Frostlance out of Dragonfly's wizard now. Coming in hit. And he's also cleared his cooldown for Pyroclast explosion, but with little AP left in the tank, difficult to see how Dragonfly will quickly use the Pyroclast to follow up on the Lance. I suspect he might have to get raw on the Arcana for a bit first. But what does the priest do? Priest is in like a predicament of, I don't know what to do. Fast turn. There it is. Dragonfly gets the barriers down across Shock's whole team. Only applies chill to the priest in the front. Middle wizard is of course unstoppable, but bad luck on the back wizard there. No chills applied. And Shock uses the call of the Colosseum. His huge carrot is on display above his heroes' heads. Every once in a while, I guess, because they seem to just be like, look at this. It's just all, you get some carrots, you get some turtles, it's just a whole hodgepodge of things going on up there. And damn, this priest seems to be addicted to self-cleansing, because just did it again. I guess the recovery chance is increased by 15% when you got the carrot up. Prayer of protection from the priest to Shock's rear wizard. Rear. The one in the back. Divine Barrier coming out. I just knew that's what he was going to cast. From Dragonfly. And now he's got 24 AP. One more raw Arcana gets him to 30, I think. No, Smoke Bomb coming out from Dragonfly. Shock responds with a raw Arcana. Pyroclast misses Dragonfly's wizard. Does hit the priest, but the Seer's Purification Stone was ready to go. Dropped it right on the priest after the Pyroclast hit, and now any crowd control effects that were there are gone. No problemo. And back at full health once again. Dragonfly's looking good. 6 stone remaining. Can still use 2 potions. 2 vials. Don't think Shock has used any vials yet. I don't believe. And the freedom goes out on 2. Dragonfly's wizard doesn't have 30 AP yet, so I'm not sure if that was a little bit of a early or not, but either way, he's casting the Pyroclast, making full use of that unstoppable effect that freedom gives. As Frostlance is coming in from Shock's rear wizard. Rear. I hate words with 2 R's. Unless they're next to each other. Raw Arcana coming out of Shock's middle wizard. Status effects expiring everywhere. Call of the Colosseum still up for another 20 ticks. Until the end of the time bar here. Freedom. From Shock's priest onto itself. So getting the heal and the unstoppable. So that it will not be, you know, left in a bad spot after the Pyroclast comes in from Dragonfly's wizard. Won't be stunned and unable to make a clutch heal or something like that. Pretty good thinking there by Shock, I do believe. But that Frostlance was quite unfortunate for him, doing hardly anything whatsoever. Looked like it. Dragonfly's team was just dragon tickled by that Frostlance. Shock's got to be pretty pissed off right now, if I had to guess. But maybe not. Dragonfly's pretty low on mana. He's going to need to use something soon. And Shock's got a slight advantage there. And boom, Dragonfly forced to use a mana vial down to this 1 remaining in his pack. Shock is ready to cast Frostlance or some stuff. Uses the smoke bomb. Does it hinder Dragonfly? Major triple miss. Oh my god, the triple miss. You do something like that.
You level up like that, you get put in the pit. Right away.
Right away, chat. Send that hero to the pit. Alright, that was... Oh my god. The smoke bomb from Shock was god tier. That was some of the thickest smoke you've ever seen in your life for that Pyroclast. We just rained hellfire upon an entire city and missed the 3 targets we were going for in that city. That's what just happened right there with Dragonfly's Pyroclast. And now with that, man, Shock's got to be feeling pretty good about himself, because that was a big chunk of damage just taken off the table. Damn. Damn. Undeterred, Dragonfly goes with the Chrono Purge. Does not remove that barrier though. I swear to you, it's like it has a mind of its own. What, 86% chance to dispel? Yeah, you could have fooled me with that number. You could have fooled me, because I don't believe that at all. I've seen Dragonfly go for like 5 of them, hit 1. Raw Arcana from Dragonfly's Wizard. He's like, shit, I need more arcane power fast. Needs to get those barriers gone. Shock's at the point where he might have to use a mana vial soon, but I still think he's got a stone advantage over where Dragonfly is sitting. And we still have 5 minutes till sudden death. In a normal game, we would already have been 2 minutes deep into the sudden death. But this is the finals. And in the finals, you get extra 7.5 minutes till sudden death begins. Poison Blade lands the poison onto Shock's Priest. Nice. Will Shock use a freedom to clear it, or will he use an anti-poison potion or something like that? No, the Chrono Purge may have missed because of the smoke bomb, says Hope. it was still on. Good call out. Could have happened that way. 100%. I wasn't even paying attention anymore to the smoke bomb, which was the god tier smoke bomb. Should have been paying more attention. Classic mistake. Dragonfly's Seer speeds up. Now it's his turn once again. Her turn, I suppose. Ionusa. Ion. Let's call her Io. Screw it. Io Forest Force. She's sitting pretty. She's looking good. She wants to drop a Warstone, and she is. Targeting Eucalia Gloombane, which is which one? Looks like this is the back wizard for Shock Velo. The one with the massive, massive barrier. 1203 barrier. No, yeah. Well, wild. Absolutely wild. 1961 HP counting barrier on that wizard right now, which is a lot in case you're a newcomer. That's more than heroes have typically. Okay, how does Dragonfly's Priest respond? He's got no one to heal, but he can put up a D barrier of his own, dropping that big D down. Now Dragonfly's whole team has shields, but they're still like, they got shield envy when they look over at Shock's barriers. Shock's Priest now out of mana to cast spells, but like I said, I think he has more vials in his pack. Pyroclast Explosion coming from the back wizard. Warstone hits, drops the barrier down to 949 HP, which is still a lot for the record, chat. And now we've got what? What's that wizard doing? What's Dragonfly's wizard doing? Not tons of mana left. Doesn't have enough for both a Frost Lance and an Arcane Explosion. Used a raw Arcana. So can cast a Pyroclast on his next turn now. I think that's what Dragonfly is probably setting up. Has the freedom available, ready to use as well. To give him the Unstoppable, make that Pyroclast uninterruptible. Oh, but he used freedom on the Priest. Was it a fat finger? We'll never know, chat. We will never, ever find out. Chrono Purge comes in. Does he remove the barrier this time? 86% chance. It says, fuck you, dude. No. So no barrier removed. I wonder if the Unstoppable is preventing the barrier from being removed. No, but the Unstoppable itself can be dispelled. So that shouldn't happen. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, 86% chance we've seen it go 1 for 6. That's like a 16%. And now I know, law of large numbers says that we should have runs like that in a truly random situation. And that's fair, but like, still raises questions. Pyroclast comes in for Shock. Breaking down the barriers for Dragonfly's team. But not landing any of the crowd control. Dragonfly's Priest can still heal, the Wizard can still Wizard, and the Seer can still see. Wait, no, it's blind. Never mind. Raw Arcana once again. Now Dragonfly doesn't have enough mana to cast any damage spells. I don't believe. So he's going to be in a pickle here. Do I put the mana potion on the Wizard or the Priest? Sudden Death is now here in 30 seconds, chat. So this is a big pickle for Dragonfly here. Pass turn from the Priest. Moving forward, that poison's still there. Up to 3 stacks, still not major. Nothing major yet. As far as that goes. Critical aim from the Seer. And when the Seer gets a low % chance confused with the turkey leg onto the Priest. Nice. Like, would have been cool earlier, but like still nice. And the Priest throws the mana vial at the Wizard, so Dragonfly is all in on this Wizard action here. And he's committed. He's fully committed now to this Wizard just finishing the game for him, one way or another. Poison Blade from Shock's back Wizard, who was also out of mana. Sudden Death ticking. He's thinking about sticking. This would be a great time for Shock to use a mana vial if he has one. Like a really great time. So great that if he doesn't use one, I will begin to question whether he has any in his setup. Pass turn, so I am really questioning whether he has any in his loadout. Because I don't see what the benefit of a pass, the same amount of leapfrogs. Everything would have been better with the vial if he had one. So I don't know. Shock may be out of vials, which could change my analysis a bit. Because if Dragonfly gets a big crit, this sudden death suddenly seems to favor him. Oh, I don't know though. It's tough. Dragonfly uses Raw Arcana again. What is he doing? I don't know. He's smarter than me. He beat me. So there, ergo, I should not critique. But what is he doing? I don't know. I truly don't know. Chat. Basic attack hits the priest. Poison's hitting the priest. We're up to 5 stacks now, which is 10% of the priest's HP every time the little poison comes around. I just now noticed Dragonfly's wizard is also poisoned, but only 1 stack there. It wasn't too long ago. Oh, yeah, I called that out. I remember that happening now. Okay. I recall that now, chat. Basic attack from Shock's back wizard blocked. Dragonfly's wizard's like, I got it with my little spell pearl. But oh my god, that 857 crit Dragonfly's wizard did not have. And now with his wizard down, I don't know what Dragonfly can possibly do to take out Shock Velo's crew. This looks like the end for the Dragonfly's tale. Right here, chat, as the priest uses its trait heal. Sudden death, even if Shock Velo had no damage, which he doesn't really because both of his wizards are out of mana. The sudden death race favors him because he's got higher health bars. So I think inevitably this game goes to Shock Velo one way or another. That was a pretty decisive crit right there. 867-ish, somewhere around there. Dropping the wizard. Oh, and he does have mana vials. Look at it. He was just holding them in reserve for when his victory was assured. That's when I normally use mine too, when I already know that I'm going to win. So yeah, this is a good call, Shock. Good call. I respect it. I'm only mildly teasing you. But he's ready to go now, and Dragonfly tips his king, forfeits the game, recognizes that victory belongs to Shock Velo. GG's. Well played to all involved. And with that, chat, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna say, hey, how you doing? I hope you're having a great day. For me, it's Saturday, so I'm hoping you're having a great Saturday or a great weekend if it's not Saturday for you anymore. And with that, I want to say it's been fun. It's been fun. It's a good casting experience. Yeah, I'll be around. Probably not for the Weekend Warrior and Revengers later. Winner just got $200. Second place just got $100, something like that. I'll check. Wait, I gotta scroll down a little. I can confirm. Oh, let's scroll down to the done ones. There we go. Gold Rush rewards, $80 to second. Dragonfly just walking away with $80. Some armor chest. Final four, so the third and fourth place tires get $40, which is double the buy-in, and a weapon NFT. Winner Shock Velo walking away with 200, 2 weapons, 2 armors. My God. What a W. What money. Weekend Warrior coming up. Entries closed in 8 minutes. Heroes allowed hero level 7 to 10. I don't have the Weekend Warrior qualifier token or the gold, so I won't be signing up. Nor can I stream it because my wife should be home soon. So we all know what that means, chat. It means I have so much better things to look at than a computer screen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And with that, for the viewers on YouTube, I'm going to close out with a song. For the viewers on Arena, I'm going to close out with a very, very silent, empty, blank thing for a while here. But don't think it's like a reflection of my love for you, because I still love you guys over on the Arena. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye, chat.
Purple on my back, mythic squad, be the best. Purple on my back, mythic squad on my chest. Purple on my back, mythic squad on my... Purple on my back, mythic squad on my chest.
Purple on my back, mythic squad, we the best. Purple on my back, mythic squad on my chest. Join us in excellence. Purple on my back, mythic squad on my. Join us in excellence. Mayhem in the streets, mayhem in the street, yeah, we never miss a beat. The fans are on their feet when they see us, the elite. Foes are running from defeat and pissing in the sheets. Mayhem, mayhem, mayhem in the streets. Mess around with karma, man, and you ain't got no hope. We destroyers, Knicks and Riders, gonna send you to the flow. We got beavers throwing mosh pits and sprinkling in some dough. Shit don't be easy when the intern is casting on the low. Dragonfly on my back, mythic squad on my chest. Purple on my back, mythic squad, we the best. Purple on my back, mythic squad on my chest. Purple on my back, mythic squad on my. Purple on my back, mythic squad, we the best. Purple on my back, mythic squad on my chest. Join us in excellence.